Monday to ya. Sancho says happy Monday too. So I dropped the boys off at school this morning and then I went and did a quick Aldi run. We are out of a bunch of things and a bunch of our regular staples, and a lot of times when I show you guys these Aldi hauls, it's a lot of repeats of stuff that I show all of the time. But if you're new here or you're just still trying to get some ideas for what to buy, Aldi has an amazing selection. You guys know I'm a total Aldi lover. It is my favorite grocery store. I feel like I get so much for my money. We had some odds and ends in the fridge and the freezer with like produce and stuff, but I just wanted to show you what I grabbed from the grocery store for dinners this week. I know we're gonna make chili this week. We'll probably do steak, pork chops, the usual. Nothing super crazy, but let me show you what I got. I feel like I got a ton of food today. I needed a ton of kid food and stuff for the school, so obviously I'm not showing you that because you don't need to see fruit snacks. But yeah, let me show you what I got. Okay, starting with produce and veggies. I got some green beans, bag of broccoli. We had a few of these in the freezer already. Couple of bags of rice cauliflower, romaine, iceberg, a bag of yellow onions, a bag of Roma tomatoes. Avocados were really cheap. These were only 30 cents a piece at my Aldi. They're ready to eat, which is also nice. And I got a bag of this fresh peeled garlic because how cool is that? I love using fresh garlic, but sometimes it's a pain in the butt to peel it all, so I was pretty excited about that. Then I also got some strawberries. We were out of all of our packet seasoning mixes, so I stocked up on those. I got an Italian, couple ranch, and a couple taco seasonings. I got a couple cans of these fire roasted diced tomatoes. These are the ones that we use in the chili. I got some unsweetened almond milk, a dozen eggs, some organic low sodium chicken broth. Now on to the dairy, sour cream, cream cheese, Monterey Jack, 2 blocks of mozzarella, some sharp cheddar, and some mild cheddar slices. Got some bacon, bag of pepperoni, package of chorizo, some beef snack sticks. These are Dan's favorite. Big pack of ham. Our whole family eats this, so we go through this like crazy. And it's only $3 for a pound of it, which is pretty awesome. Got some banana peppers. This wing sauce, okay? If you don't have Aldi, you're gonna have trouble finding this. It's the Parmesan and garlic, and Berman's is the Aldi brand. But I wanted to show you guys 1 gram for 1 tablespoon. So that's really not terrible, and it'll change up our wings a little bit. I'm really excited about this. I got some ginger. This is really great for egg roll in a bowl. Macros are great. Huge container of Aldi ranch. This is our absolute favorite ranch if we are not going to make it ourselves. And as you can see, 1 gram of carbs for 2 tablespoons is amazing. So this one's our favorite. Then the meat. I got a couple packs of this top round steak. This was really, really affordable. It was like $3.50 per pack, which is just crazy. Meat was cheap today, so it must be on its way out. Huge pack of chicken breasts, $8 for 6 pounds of chicken. That's insane. Pork chops again. A big bag of the Aldi frozen wings. These are the wings that we do in our air fryer. They're really easy and pretty uniform, so we really, really like these. And I also got a huge pack of ground beef. This will mostly be chili, but we'll probably have some left over to do like tacos or something one night. So that's it. Nice little selection. I'm sure I forgot a couple of things, but I did the best that I could for leaving my list at home.
Hit it, animal! The fun's about to begin. When we start our imagination. Let me see it.
Good evening, everyone. I am getting ready to make dinner. We're gonna have chili, and we are also doing Fathead breadsticks. We've shown you guys chili a few times, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and link the video to us making chili while I make that, and then we will show you guys how to make the Fathead breadsticks step by step. Because I think the last time we did it, it was the other way around, where we showed the chili step by step and then we just made breadsticks. So I showed them in Aldi haul earlier.
Nice.
And now I'm just gonna whip up some chili. This is my famous chorizo chili. So if you are new here and you have not yet made this recipe, we highly recommend it. It gets rave reviews.
I recommend all the stuff she makes.
It's won a couple of little chili cook-off competitions, and people are entering it left and right and making it for Super Bowls, and it's just the best. Like, toot toot, it's that good. So I'm gonna make some chili. Dan's getting the kids dinner together, and we're just gonna kind of run around a little bit, and then we'll show you the breadsticks.
Breadsticks.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you in a little bit.
Yes, we will.
Spatulator! Spatulate! I was using a wooden spoon, and then Dan was like, why aren't you using the spatulator? It's a family thing. Spatulator! Spatulate! Okay, Dan is giving the kids a bath and getting them ready for bedtime. I am going to hurry up and make a batch of Fathead dough, and then when he's ready, he's going to show you guys how he makes the garlic breadsticks. The Fathead dough recipe that we use comes from thedietdoctor.com. It is our most tried and true Fathead recipe, and we've tried a bunch. So let me show you what goes into it, and then I'll show you how to make it. It's really easy. Okay, 1.5 cups of shredded mozzarella, and 2.5 tablespoons of cream cheese, 1 egg, 3/4 cup of blanched almond flour, and then just a tiny splash of white distilled vinegar. That's it. Okay, so the mozzarella and the cream cheese goes in the microwave for about a minute. You want to get it nice and melted so that it comes together really easily like this. It might still be a little stringy, but that's okay. Then you add 3/4 cup of almond flour, 1 egg. Can you guys hear bath time? It's crazy in there. And then a splash of vinegar. I would say it's about 1/2 teaspoon. I don't remember what the exact measurement is. So a splash, and then you just stir this together until a dough forms. Okay, I've got the dough all incorporated. Now I'm gonna put it in the fridge and let it hang out until Dan is ready to make the breadsticks. Okay, I just pulled the dough out of the fridge. When you are going to form Fathead dough into something like a little roll or a breadstick, having it chilled makes it so much easier. Okay, so we're gonna make breadsticks. Here we go.
Yeah. Okay guys, so the first time I did this, I did it on parchment paper with a little bit of oil on it, and it helped the sticking issue. So if you're gonna do it by hand, make sure to throw a little bit of oil in your hands. I know it's kind of a mess and whatnot, but it'll save you a lot of hassle. So all you're gonna do is start rolling that out a little bit, and then go to your sheet here, and what you want to do is kind of work that thing down.
That's
add a little more, yeah. Add a little more oil. Now that might get a little messy, but I promise, in the end, it'll be worth it. Then take your 2 fingers, and as you roll it, just kind of keep working down a little bit, and voila, breadstick. So after a little bit of thinking, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to throw a little bit of oil onto our silicone sheets here. just to kind of help with the rolling aspect of it. So you take that and just kind of swirl it around everywhere a little bit. This isn't going to affect the cook time or anything like that. It just helps keep the dough from sticking.
Fathead dough is sticky. It's just how it is.
So, yeah. So, make yourself a little ball here. The goal is to kind of make them as uniform as you can. Otherwise, you'll have some that won't be cooked all the way, and then you'll have some that'll be burnt. You don't want anything burnt. So again, just take your time, a little at a time there, work your way down. And that's it. You got yourself a keto breadstick, guys.
Okay, so Dan's going in and making little slits in them, just like normal breadsticks.
To make them pretty.
They are pretty. They're gonna go into a 400-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. We're gonna check them at 15 minutes and see what's happening. The last few minutes of the cooking time, I'm gonna make a topping for them, which is basically just some melted butter, and I am going to throw a little bit of seasoning and a little bit of garlic in it, and we'll brush that on them at the end. See you in 15. Okay, these were in the oven for 15 minutes. Now I've got my melted butter here with a little bit of seasoning and a little bit of garlic. And I'm just gonna lightly brush these with the garlic butter. And then I'm gonna put them back in the oven for just a couple minutes. And they will be ready. They smell so, so good. Okay, our breadsticks are all done. The chili is done. Let's do this. This is my plate. This is Dan's. Yeah. Dan is really hot on bratwurst right now.
So the bratwurst thing, right? I kind of got into them after the Flex Pro meals. Forgot how much I love them, so I went out and bought some more. I don't feel like eating the entire pot of chili, so I figure if I throw a couple of bratwursts in, it'll actually do us pretty good. These right here is what I picked up. Johnsonville beer brats. They are actually quite tasty.
2 carbs per link. Dan eats a little bit more higher carb than I do, for sure.
Yeah.
But he also has a super active job. And for him, you know, he needs a really satisfying meal or he's gonna snack out.
Yeah. I'm a growing boy.
Yeah, so that's how Dan fixed his. That's mine.
Beer brats.
I'm gonna dunk a little piece of this breadstick in this chili and then we're gonna go eat. Yeah, so get creative with Fathead dough. There's a lot of different ways that you can do it. It's kind of hard to work with, but I think the end result is always worth it.
Yeah. We got all kinds of fancy stuff coming, you guys.
It's so good.
You ain't ready.
I'm so happy.
The creativity gears is grinding right now.
He's on one right now. We love you guys. We hope you have an amazing night. And I'll probably see you tomorrow.
Oh, we're gonna see you tomorrow.
I'll probably make something sweet tomorrow. Good night.